I swear to God. I swear. I swear. I swear to God. Dude. Oh my God. I swear to God. I swear to God. Okay, this time, I went to settings. I will put down to 4,000. I hope that fixes it. You know what would be really funny? You know what would just be the funniest thing in the world? And chat's not working anymore. Okay, I mean, I can still read chat. Oh my God. Ah! Okay. If it crashes again, I'm not streaming anymore. Dude, holy... Look, you can see I tried looking up a fix for it, too. Dude, like, no, it actually does really annoy me now that there's 3 live streams of this. I just wanted this... I hate whenever we have to make new live streams. I hate when we have to do new live streams. Like, look at this. Look at this. There's now 3 separate live streams for this. That's really annoying. I wish YouTube had a way for you to be able to combine streams. Like, I know you could just re-upload it. You could just re-upload it as a... like a VOD. But I don't know. Especially when chat's not working like that. Like, that just annoys me. Like, that, it really does annoy me that we now have 3 separate things, 3 separate streams. So if you want my, like, full stream opinion on this stuff, you have to watch all 3 VODs. And, of course, no one does that, because why would they? Because there's 3 separate streams. One of them is only 7 minutes long! Anyway, let's hope it doesn't crash again. See, and like now chat's frozen. I don't know how to fix. I can't fix that unless I close OBS and reopen it, but that requires me to do a new stream, and I'm not doing 4. Yeah, we have a trilogy now. Anyway, I'm not doing background music. No. You did this, OBS. You did this. You did this. You're the reason we're not getting background music. If you're upset, you can write an email to OBS. How do you get the chat overlay? Glitch, I'll send you the video. Like, I followed along with the video that had instructions for it. I'll send that to you. I'll DM the video to you. It's not that hard. It just takes a little bit. Anyway. No, you know what? We will do background music. We can't let OBS win. If it crashes again... If it crashes again, I'm gonna crash out. Alright. Save us, frick bears. Alright. Boo, OBS. So, in case you didn't watch the first 2 streams, which I don't blame you, this is where we added Andrew, Charlie, Michael, William, Elizabeth, Bite Victim, Henry, M1, M2, Agony Creatures, DCI, and David Murray. This feels really loud. I'm not doing background music. Glitch. I'll... See, again, I don't like that chat isn't showing up. Yeah. This is gonna be our temporary fix. Yeah. Glitch. I'll DM you my... Oh, Jesus, Carolyn. I'll DM you my Discord. See, now the cat's here. Dude, the universe does not want us to do this tier list. Hi, honey. Here, you want to say hi? Say hi. Say hi, kitty. Hi, Enerdly. I am going to scoop OBS. I'm going to sue him, too. You guys have good ideas. All right. Back to the tier list. Right, we were going to get into the books. So, in the books, William is obviously Springtrap. T-chunked. My name is Burntrap. Hi, kitty. Kitty. Ah, kitty, please don't step on me like that. William is... Do we want to do the, like... You know, I will. I'll include the Dead by Daylight versions on here. And I'll bring them up like this. I can't read the chat. Honey, you're blocking my phone. Honey, you're blocking my phone. I can't read chat. Dude, the universe does not like this stream. Were you sent here by OBS to mess with this stream, Caroline? Now... Katie, I can't. No, you're gonna fall. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna have to do it like this. Oh, do not do you. Okay, I'm throwing you down. I'm sorry. I don't want you pity patting on me. That hurt. Anyway, William is Dead by Daylight Springtrap. He's Dead by Daylight Matthew Lillard. He's Dead by Daylight Clown Springtrap, and maybe not these two actually. Maybe not those two. Mimic is Glitch Trap, so we'll throw that there. Oh, bye, Joey. Hey, thanks for being here. All 3 times. Let's see. Again, I don't trust OBS. I'm going to keep checking it now, because... Yeah. Back here. All these guys are good. I guess we can do the movies, too, with this. So... Yeah, let's do the movies, because I do have... Golden Freddy is kind of like the outlier with the movie group. I would confidently 100% say that, what's it called? In the movie universe, Freddy is Gabriel, Bonnie is Jeremy, Chica is Susie, Foxy is Fritz. I don't think I would say Golden Freddy is Cassidy in the movies. Purely because in the movies, Golden Freddy is possessed by a boy. Same kid who plays Luke Skywalker in Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is really cool. Cassidy in the games and every other continuity seems to be a girl. So I'm not going to include include movie Golden Freddy in the Cassidy tier. Glitch trap. Oh, BJ, that's correct. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, you're not Mimic. Yeah, no, I completely forgot about that. The creators of the Dead by Daylight people confirmed that the entity recreated Glitch Trap. So you're 100% right. Good call out, BJ. Very good call out. Yeah, I'm glad you caught that. Yeah, Golden Freddy is possessed by a different person in every continuity. Yeah. Yeah. OBS sucks, but it's the only thing that, like, really works. Unless I want to do, like, Twitch, which I don't want to. See, now Kitty messed up my chair. Everything's going wrong. William is obviously, whoops. These goons. I can't include Mike Schmidt in the Michael Afton tier because of you, Devious Daniel. Even though I do believe in the Mike Tosis theory, which states that in the movie universe, Michael Afton's character was split between Mike Schmidt and Michael Afton. Michael Afton is the obedient to William side, and Mike Schmidt is like the brother. Like the brother to Garrett and Elizabeth. Yeah. Mike Tosis. So, you know, technically for that reason then, I think I will put him in this tier. Because I think both of these are supposed to represent Michael, like in the games. Same with Abby being Elizabeth. I do think they're meant to parallel each other. Same with Carrot, my lookalike. Let's see, how similar does mine and Garrett's hair look today? Not really. If I had like this part hidden, then I think we'd look similar today. Still, again, yeah, that's, yeah. We do have, like, kind of the exact same hair. Oh, we can include, the spirits, too. This is Gabriel. This is Jeremy. This is Susie. This is Fritz. I feel like their races should be swapped. This might sound racist. In the fourth closet, Gabriel's black, I think. So these guys should be switched, but whatever. They're very clearly supposed to be the same people. Movies. There's no DCI in the movies, so we can't count those. This is obviously Charlie. These guys are also Charlie, so I'll throw them there. This is Henry, obviously. This is Charlie. Yep. Oh, maybe we shouldn't make a Vanessa tier then, because I forgot about movie Vanessa, so we'll do that. Vanessa. And we'll move, we'll move her up too. We'll move her up with her family. There you go, Vanessa. So Vanessa's there. Vanessa is young Vanessa. True, they are different continuities. But I feel like race and gender, I feel like they're pretty, what's it called? I feel like race and gender between FNAF continuities are largely the same. I can't think of any example when they would be different, other than maybe Cassidy. Yeah, no one clip that. Donald, clip that and make it my ringtone. And then I guess I'll go back and add Vanessa here, because we are doing a tier for her. Alright, there you go, Vanessa. Mystic Hippo, we can also put here, because I think it's pretty clear that Mystic Hippo is just Vanessa talking to Cassie's dad within Help Wanted 2. Now that I think about it, we probably should do Cassie's dad too. Cassie's dad. So Cassie's dad is obviously Maskbot. Cassie's dad is... the Bonnie Bully. I don't know. I don't think this tier list has the Help Wanted 2 protagonist, like the image of them that we see in Princess Quest, which is kind of unfortunate. Why did OBS just open? I did not click that. Put Gregor. Nobody. I'm gonna put you in the DCI tier. Really, Moon? You've never heard of that theory before? I'm assuming you're talking about the theory that Vanessa is Mystic Hippo. Really, you've never heard that before? Yeah, because I think. Hang on, I'm not gonna look it up, but like Mystic Hippo's lines, at least I think I might be getting this confused with like a scrapped line. But I think one of Mystic Hippo's lines is like, "Bring him to me." No, that was scrapped. Never mind. Hang on. Okay, now I'm curious if this was actually scrapped. We do a little Google foo. Mystic Hippo voice lines. Yeah, blah blah blah. This is the PSVR thing. Okay, yeah. It's one of these. Yeah, okay, it's this line. Hello, can you hear me? Mystic Hippo says this line, like randomly. That's a line that Vanessa would know because she heard Tape Girl hear that. She heard Tape Girl say that. And, Glitch Trap says that. And if we're saying it's the Vanny part of Vanessa, well, maybe not that part, but Vanessa would know this line, so it makes sense that she would mimic that. Hi, Strugen. Yeah, I thought there was another line that confirmed it. But I guess not. Your aura wishes to be read. I got aura, alright. Who do you think the she Mystic Hippo is referring to then? It needs you, she needs you. Cassie. I do think these lines are said together, which would make it seem like the it... Well, no. It would be glitch trap no matter what. Yeah. I think this line is Cassie. Do I have evidence for that? No, but... No, that's fair, nobody. That is a good counterpoint. That is a good counterpoint, yeah. BJ, you didn't miss much. We're currently talking about Mystic Hippo. No, that is a good counterpoint, nobody. That is a good counterpoint. Your aura wishes to be red. Yeah, I'm going to keep Mystic Hippo in the Vanny tier, or Vanessa tier. Let's see, who else? Oh, I forgot. Thought we were forgetting something. I guess that's all for the movie. Yeah, because I don't think that's Cassidy. The books, we're going back to the books. This is obviously Elizabeth. Yeah, Elizabeth. Pit Bonnie, again, is Agony. I don't really know if I want to include... I won't include a tier for, like, Jake and... Okay, I'll throw Stitch Wraith into the Andrew tier. Technically, it's also Jake, but... We can do an Eleanor tier. Because some of the Fazbear... Most of the Fazbear Frights antagonists... Well, no, I guess that would... Never mind, I'm not doing that. I changed my mind. Forget what I was saying. Do I like zombie games? Okay, I'm not... I don't like zombie games. I do like zombie... Like, apocalypse media. I like The Walking Dead. I haven't watched it, but I like the concept of it. Yeah, I mean... See, I would include an Eleanor tier, because then we could include, like, a lot of the Frights antagonists, but then we would be taking Eleanor out of the Agony Creatures tier, and then I feel like that's kind of saying, like, oh, maybe, okay, Bernie Bear's saying she's not an Agony Creature, when I do think she is. Glitch, I have a controversial opinion. I don't think that Return to the Pit thing is Eleanor. I think that's a plush baby. I remember when I was watching Game Theory's video talking about Return to the Pit, and Tom said that, I was like, holy crap. Game Theory might be absolutely washed nowadays, but, like, I agree with that. So that's my controversial opinion. I don't think the Return to the Pit baby-esque creature is Eleanor. I think it's a plush baby. But I know that's a very unpopular opinion. I think that I'm going to get a lot of pushback. This is Afton. Afton amalgamation, obviously. And I mean, that's really it. Like, a lot of these... Like, I'm not going to do a tier for the cupcake. And a lot of the other ones are just like, yeah, this is William Afton. Sure. Oh, I don't know if the Midnight Motorist characters are on here. No. Dang. I'm catching a lot of these missing characters. Well, we are. Midnight Motorist sprites are not here. What's it called? The Golden Freddy Ghost Spirit and Happiest Day isn't here. The Help Wanted 2 protagonist sprite isn't here. In case you don't know what I'm talking about. This sprite isn't here for some reason. Yeah, this tier list... I mean, it's still, monumental effort, I could never do something. I could never make a tier list like this. But, they want to update it, that'd be cool. But yeah, I think that's... Oh, forgot Dave. Arnold tier. Mediocre melodies. I think the mediocre melodies are not really anyone. Also, again, yeah, this is missing the mascot costumes of Monty and Mr. Hippo. It's missing a lot of the MCM Welcome Show characters, actually. And it's missing Security Puppet? No, it's not. But should Happy Frog, Ned Bear, and Orville be put in Andrew tier? I personally don't think so. Yes, I know he speaks through them in Ultimate Custom Night, but I don't think that means he possesses them. If that makes sense. Also, I guess I'll put this Fredbear in Cassidy tier, because it has the white eyes, so it is, you know. Glamrock Freddy? Really? Someone tried to argue this was Glamrock Freddy? That's crazy. That's crazy. Also, if we want to be technical, since this is the beta version of Glitch Trap, the man in room 1280 should be... See, that's a good call out. I completely forgot about him. And Andrew. I can't... Again, they have Andrew on here twice, so, you know. Yeah, Andrew, go up there. Sorry I forgot you. Thank you for catching that, nobody. Man in room 1280. I'm going to count this as Afton. I know it's Andrew and Afton, but, you know. No, Glitch, that's fair. I do get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying. Because, yeah, these aren't literally... Like, this isn't literally Fritz. This isn't literally Cassidy. But, I don't know. Now I think that's everyone. Right? Everyone else is their own character. I mean, you could argue we should put these in the Mimic tier, because they are supposed to be Glitch Trap-esque. Like, they're Glitch Trap minions. But I wouldn't say they're directly Mimic. I would just say they're creatures created for the realm of Princess Quest. Because by that logic, okay, the old man consequences in Princess Quest is also Mimic, but I don't think so. Yeah, I do think M1 and M2 are the same endo, but here, you know what? I'm going to specify this. M1/F10N4. Also, again, they don't have the F10N4 machine on here. They have Mixus, but they don't have F10N4. They are... I mean, they're the same character, but different time periods. So, you know. Yeah, like, I'm not going to do a Scott tier. I'm not going to do... Yeah. Again, good call out, BJ, on Glitch Trap being made by the entity. And that should be everyone. Fetch. I'm going to put Fetch in the Andrew tier purely because of the battery pack. And now we're done. Now we're done. Alright, that was quicker than I thought it would be. Again, really wish it wasn't split up among 3 live streams, because if you total them up, we would be at like 40 minutes. Stupid OBS. Anyway, this is our Who's Who tier list. Very, very hard to see because Mimic is taking up so much space. But yeah, I'm happy with this. We've got the missing children. We've got Andrew. We've got Charlie, Mike, William, Elizabeth, Bite Victim, Vanessa, Henry, F10N4, M2, Agony Creatures, DCI, David, and Cassie's dad. We're obviously forgetting a lot. Yeah, we're not forgetting a lot. We're leaving a lot out, but just because, like, I'm not making a pumpkin tier. I think Michael Brooks is just his own character. I think his name being Michael is just Scott reusing names like Jeremy. Yeah. Dude, I'm seriously like really upset that this was broken up into so many streams, because like the second stream was literally 7 minutes. Do you know how annoying that is? Do you know how annoying that is? Like I genuinely might delete those first 2 streams and just have this be the main stream, because like I still go over the things we did in those first 2 streams, and I'm just gonna leave this one up. Like, that's really annoying. But no, we won't end stream just yet, because we did finish soon, and again, yeah. Nobody, we're not doing parallels. Mainly because I don't agree with, like, the idea of parallels in the way that you're saying. Like, I'm assuming you're talking about, like parallels being, like, you know, Andrew parallels Cassidy. Like, I don't believe in parallels like those. Cactus. You know, Scott Cawthon is very clearly running out of names. Gavin is an option. He has never used the name Gavin once. I'm just saying. Gavin is open. He's used my brother's name. He's used my other brother's name. Hasn't used my sister's name yet. He's used my dad's name. Hasn't used my mom's name. Henry's Edwin. Okay, buddy. Anyway, do you guys have any ideas for what we could do next? Because I still have, like, another, like, hour in me, I would say. So, up to you guys what you want to do next. I could give you, like, a very minimal sneak peek of my next interactive novel I'm doing. Like, by myself, not with BJ. I don't think we're ready to share that yet. Like, the rough... We haven't even started it yet. I could show you... Yeah, I could show, like, a very brief preview of my next interactive novel. I don't know what else. If Cassidy, should he be put in the Cassidy tier or his own tier? No, buddy, I don't get what you're saying. Alright, looks like chat would be down for that. Let me pull it up. It's not really that much. Yeah, BJ, I won't show ours yet, just because we literally only have a planning page for mine and BJ's, but I'll show mine. There's only like a very few pages. I don't know why I find that so funny. I think I've gone crazy. OBS broke me. Alright, this is the next interactive novel I'm working on by myself. Very early stages. It's not going to come out for a while. Five Nights at Freddy's, Escape the Pizzaplex, an interactive novel. Name will probably be changed. It's a rewrite of Escape the Pizzaplex. So I have to come up with a better title. If you guys have any ideas for what I could change the title, because it's still Escape the Pizzaplex, broadly, but I do want to change the title. Maybe, like, I don't know. What's a synonym for escape? Escape synonym. Decamp the Pizzaplex. Dodge the... Flee the... Maybe. Flee the Pizzaplex, but that sounds kind of ass. Oh, if Andrew is a Cassidy parallel, is he... I think Andrew would still be his own character then. But I get what you're saying, nobody. I get what you're saying. Yeah, interactive novels take a while. Escape the Circleplex. I like that one. Breached. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright. We'll do a bit of reading time. We'll do a little story time. This is mainly just ripped straight from Escape the Pizzaplex. This is different, though. This paragraph's different. As you two were getting ready for... I'll just read all of it. Intro. I probably should change this, though. You are Cassie, a kind-hearted and adventurous young patron of Freddy Fazbear's Mega Circleplex, and human best friend of Gregory, a boy with a penchant for getting into trouble. Lately, you and Gregory have taken to hiding in the Pizzaplex after hours in order to play once everyone else has left. You enjoy the... I can't get Circleplex out of my mind. You enjoy the animatronics more than you like most other kids your age, especially Roxy Wolf, who has been your idol ever since she came to the rescue of your birthday party that no one showed up to, and made it the best birthday you ever had. Like Gregory, you have a fondness and aptitude for computers and have an intimate understanding of the Pizzaplex and its workings, thanks to your father's work as a fast technician. This means you and Gregory know exactly how to take advantage of all the fun options the Pizzaplex has to offer at night. Sure, it gets a little weird once all the people are gone, and only the animatronics and bots are left. But weird is just another term for cool, right? As you two were getting ready for tonight's game, Gregory told you he has a special surprise waiting for you at the end of the week. All you have to do is make it through his games. You tried asking him for more, but he insists that it has to be a surprise, which you're willing to go along with, you think. As much as you enjoy your time in the Pizzaplex with Gregory, he can be known to take things a little far sometimes. Still, you wouldn't want him to think you're not up for whatever plans he has in mind. As Gregory's games play out, you'll have many choices to make, blah 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 blah. I do want to condense this into one page. I might get rid of this last paragraph. We'll see. Eat the Pizzaplex. Breach the auditorium. Alright, let's click here to begin. There's only like 7 pages to this, so it's not a lot. This is all new, though. I did all this. Night 1. The low hum of glowing neon walls surrounds you. Bright red and green lights fill your vision. The catchy tune of Fazerblast Jam invades your eardrums. Staff bots that have been designed to look like aliens stand deactivated in a nearby corner. You remember when your dad first told you about the staff project, and how it was going to replace the majority of the human employees at the Mega Pizzaplex. Thankfully, your dad is a technician, and they still need people to repair the robots when they're broken, so he got to keep his job. I don't know if this is canon in the game lore. Probably not, but let's just say I kept it for a very specific reason. But you still feel bad about all the other workers who lost their jobs because of the switch to robots. Again, J-Top himself has described Cassie as like the healer. She's empathetic towards the animatronics in ruin, so I like this line for her feeling empathetic towards the humans. I like that line. Cassie? Gregory's voice snaps you back to reality. You were so lost in your daydreaming that you forgot all about the game you two were supposed to be playing. Sorry, you say. What were you saying? Gregory lets out an audible sigh and looks to his right. You hear mechanical footsteps approaching as a large, light brown bear comes around the corner. Freddy, Gregory's favorite animatronic. He stands next to Gregory, towering over him. Gregory has always been short for his age, but you never realize just how short he really is until seeing him next to Freddy. I think it's GGY that describes Gregory as being small for his age. Could be wrong on that, though. Freddy's going to count down from 30, Gregory begins. Once he starts his countdown, we have to find some place to hide in Fazerblast. Last one to get caught wins. Get all that? You nod. Good, he replies, before looking up at Freddy. Whenever you're ready, Freddy. Freddy gives Gregory a wink, to which Gregory gives a cheeky grin, the same one he usually has, right before he's about to do something mischievous. Gregory's games almost always have some sort of twist that benefits him, whether it's having a flashlight during games of hide-and-seek in Monty Golf, or drinking cans of Fizzy Faz right before foot racing in Chica's Bakery, because, you know, Fizzy Faz gives you a speed boost in game. Gregory always wants to win, even if that means cheating to do so. Sure, he lets you win sometimes, but that's really only when he can tell you're upset. Hopefully tonight's game won't be like that. You notice that Freddy is holding up 3 fingers behind his back, and one by one they fall. Once all his fingers are down, he starts his countdown, and Gregory books it in the opposite direction. Gregory cheated. He ran before the countdown. 30, 29, 28. No time to think about Gregory cheating. Right now you need to find a place to hide. Fazerblast is massive. but there aren't really too many good spots to hide. It is supposed to be a capture the flag arena after all, not a hide and seek arena. Taking a look at your surroundings, you spot a nearby barricade, designed to be used as cover during games of capture the flag, a game you and Gregory would often play. Its red glow stands out against the glowing green wall, although you figure it could still make for a good hiding spot. Freddy's orange. Yeah, I guess he is more orange than brown. Yeah. That feels weird, though, describing Freddy as orange. But I guess light orange would sound weird. GGY does say that. Okay, good. Let's do a poll. We haven't done one of those in a while. Although I don't even think... Alright, never mind. We're not doing a poll. One of the options doesn't exist yet. Let's try following Gregory. You figure Gregory's plan of running in the opposite direction of Freddy was smart. Maybe if you find him, you can see where he hides and get an idea of where to hide yourself. Making your way through the maze of bright neon red and green walls, you find yourself unable to locate Gregory. You think about calling out for him, but decide against it, worried he might think you're cheating. 2, 1. You hear Glamrock Freddy finish counting. Ready or not, here I come. Oh no, you're out of time. You begin to hear loud mechanical footsteps approaching your direction as Freddy draws near. Just then, you spot another barricade, this one glowing green against a neon red wall. It might be obvious, but it's not like you have any other options other than continuing your search for Gregory. This option doesn't exist yet, so we're going to hide behind the barricade. Which, yeah, again, still a work in progress, but we'll read up to that. This barricade is the closest thing you can find to a hiding spot. Best not let it go to waste. As soon as you hide yourself, the world around you goes quiet. The music is muffled, and the faint hum of the neon wall behind you is all you can hear. Your vision is obstructed by the sides of the barricade, restricting your view to only directly in front of the barricade. That line I might change. You wonder if Gregory had the same idea as you, and is also hiding behind a barricade somewhere in the arena. Just then, you feel the vibrations of heavy mechanical footsteps getting closer and closer. Freddy is nearby. You hold your breath, hoping he won't hear you breathing from behind the barricade. You watch as 2 large tan feet with blue painted nails walk right up in front of the barricade and stop. Freddy waits for a few seconds before moving again, and you wonder if he knows you're in there. He walks off, and you let out a slight sigh of relief. But deep down, a part of you can't help but wonder if he was just toying with his prey, and he does know you're in there. You get your answer soon enough, as the barricade comes flying off, revealing your crouched body pressed up against the wall. You let out a screech as Freddy throws the barricade across the arena. He lets out a loud roar, which freezes you in place. The roar is loud, and the roar is intense and rougher than he's ever sounded before. And then, just like the actual Escape the Pizzaplex, it's going to be revealed that Gregory is inside of Freddy. I'm losing my voice. Bright orange. That's not bad. I like that. As a large, bright orange. Yeah, I like that. So what do you guys think? Again, it's still a major work in progress, but you know. Yeah. I won't give too much away about the plot. I won't give away too much about the plot, but just know that I have everything planned out. And one of the bigger complaints about Escape the Pizzaplex is that it doesn't really set up Security Breach as well as we all would have wished. That's my main goal with this interactive novel, is to say, you know, what if there was an ending to the book that, you know, directly sets up Security Breach? That's all I'll say. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you like it so far. Maybe glitch. Maybe. You might be right on the money. might be spot on. Yeah, because, like, and it seems like DJ Sturf intended for that to be the intention with Escape the Pizzaplex. I'm sure one of the several endings he sent in was Cassie freeing Gregory. I don't know why the book didn't do that. I don't know why we got such a nothing burger. But, yeah, that's what I think Escape the Pizzaplex should have done. More than anything, is just set up security breach. So that's what I'm trying to do here. But first I have to get through all the not as exciting stuff to write before I get to that part. How does Freddy know about Gregory if Freddy didn't know Gregory in security breach? Maybe I should include that. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, and I have ideas for, like, the other endings too. Just a heads up, this isn't going to be as choice heavy as the Big Bite interactive novel was. That one, the reason that one turned out as good as it did is because I did have BJ working on it with me. It was 2 people instead of just 1, like this is. But I'm going to try to make it as good as I can. Oh, you can't even see her. Kitty is sleeping right there. Alright, well, now what? I'm still good to go if you guys are. The hard part's just coming up with ideas. I will... Alright. Alright, chat. I did want to discuss this at some point today. I don't have any ideas for live streams anymore. We've kind of... Outside of, like talking purely like tier list streams, I don't really have many ideas anymore. Unless you guys have any ideas, which I would love to hear them, please. I don't have any ideas anymore that are Fnaf related. In case you didn't know, Bernie Bear, the YouTube channel, technically also is, this might stick with me. Bernie Bear, the YouTube channel, is also a Fortnite YouTube channel. Used to be. I don't post Fortnite anymore. I was thinking, for future streams, we can still do tier lists, but Fortnite related. Because there's a lot of stuff there. You know, we can do seasons, battle passes, maybe like islands. What else? Maybe like seasons based off their stories, stuff like that. Right off the bat, I know those streams wouldn't do as well as the FNAF ones. Majority of you guys are here for FNAF, which I don't blame you. So, maybe that's something we can toy with in the future. I don't know. Up to you guys, 100%. I would have... Completely fine if you say, no, I wouldn't watch that. Like, I want you to be dead honest with me. Would you watch those streams? If not, totally fine. Totally fine. Party ahead. That's a good idea. How well Fazbear Frights and Tales stories would work as movies and shows. That's a good one. That might be our next stream. Because we've done which books would be the best games, which games would be the best books. I think Frights and Tales stories as, like, shows, like episodes in a show, that's a good one. We'll do that next stream, which I don't know when that's going to be. Hopefully later this week. Yeah, I like that idea. We'll do that. That will be next. Theory talk. Yeah, we could do theory talk right now if you want. Because I don't have any ideas. Blackbird would be a good one. Blackbird would be really good. Blackbird would be S tier, 100%. I'm not going to do that tier list now, though. I'm saving that for a different stream. Because, again, we need ideas. Theory podcast. I have thought about doing a podcast. But I don't think that would do well. Just straight up. There are already so many good podcasts, good Fnaf podcasts on YouTube. Rye Toast, I really like his podcasts. T-Dreads, say what you want about his theories, but his podcasts are very entertaining. I don't think I would have that much to bring to the table. Like, yeah, talking about theories would be fun, but honestly, part of the fun of talking about this stuff anyway is the fact that I have chat to bounce off stuff with. Like, bounce off ideas, rebuttals, like how we had that debate discussion about Mystic Hippo earlier. That was good because I had chat to go off of. What if Toy Chica the high school years is about the DCI instead of MCI? I personally don't believe that. I think the final cutscene of Toy Chica the high school years, Toy Chica says, something along the lines of, I didn't find the one that's right for me, but I'll keep looking. Tomorrow is another day. I think her saying she's going to keep looking is meant to, like, the people she's going to look for, like the next crushes, that's the DCI. So the victims we see in Toy Chica the high school years, those are the MCI. The next crushes she's going to get that she mentions in the last cutscene, that's the DCI. That's how I see it. 1 million views on the podcast. Dude, the Tales episode would go crazy. I guess I can share this with you guys, because I don't think I'm ever going to finish it. You're going to get a sneak peek at something. Maybe not a sneak peek if it never happens. How do I do this? Since I'm probably never going to do this, I thought... Yeah, that is true, BJ. It does bring the DCI back into relevance, yeah, which they desperately need, because the FNAF 2 movie failed them. So, I don't know if you guys are aware of, like, those kinds of videos on YouTube that's, like, FNAF game shows, like FNAF Jeopardy, to be exact. I don't know if I ever intended for this to be, like, a video or a live stream or what I wanted to do with this, but I made this. I made a Five Nights at Freddy's soundtrack Jeopardy board. I don't know if I intended for this to be used, like, professionally at some point. I kind of just made it late one night. In an ideal, perfect world, I would do, like, a video on that where I bring people on and we play this, but I'm not really good with collabs. And I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I like the board. I think it's good. The questions are a little iffy. Ooh, which Fazbear Frights and Tales stories I would survive? That's a good one. We might do that one in the which stories would be the best episodes one. We might just combine those two. Party Hat, you're cooking. Secret of the Mimic for 500. I don't even remember which questions I put. I mean, I know which ones I put. I just don't remember there. Yeah, it would be cool, but I just don't know how I would coordinate it, and I don't, Right, like, I would, okay, don't get me wrong. I would love, I've wanted to do this for so long. I would love to be a guest in one of these types of videos. Like, dude, put me in FNAF Guess Who, put me in FNAF Jeopardy, especially soundtrack Jeopardy, I crush everyone. Like, I've so badly wanted to be in a FNAF Guess Who video. But I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's cool, but, like, I don't know. I don't know. Do you want me to, no. I don't know if I should show some of the questions in case I do something with this, but, like, I'm probably not, so, like, I don't see the harm in showing you guys these, and maybe you can play along. I don't know. Chat, what do you think we should do? It's up to you guys. What do you want to do? I don't know. I got nothing. My brain's just empty. My brain's empty. I got nothing. See, like, I want to keep streaming. Like, I want to keep going today. Because I like having you guys here. I got nothing else to do. So, you know. No, you're good, Moon. You're good. What is Yay Live? What? Oh, is that like a... What is that? What is this? What? I have no idea what this is. I don't know what yay is. Yesterday I asked you. Jack reviews others' answers to the question he asked them at the end of the other video. I have no idea what this is. He reviews others' answers to the question. Okay, I kind of get that. I don't know how I would do something with that, though. Fascinating. Yeah, I've never heard of that before. I'm gonna be honest, I've never been a big Jack's Films fan. I'm trying to think if there's like anything I could share with you guys. I mean, really, it was just, you know, the interactive novel, that Jeopardy thing. Everything else is just, you know, nothing. Not live, just live. It was a series of Twitch streams in which the host would ask a question, give a couple answers, and have his viewers vote on the answer. Interesting. 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 So I'm assuming that's how we could do, like, Jeopardy? But I don't know. I feel like that'd be a little... Like, once one person votes and gets the answer right, everyone would follow. I don't know. Right. No, yeah, I get what you're saying. See, like, I feel like the Jeopardy would be really cool. No, Moon, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, I feel like the Jeopardy idea is really cool. Hi, Gadget. We finished the Who's Who tier list. Now we're just thinking about, like, future stuff and what we can do for the rest of the stream. Promised everything. Yeah, because, like, I don't want to end stream, but, like, I don't know. I don't have any ideas. Like, I really do want to share with you guys the Jeopardy. But, like, I don't know if I am going to do anything with it, you know? That's the hard part. Bye, BJ. Yeah, glitchy. Yeah, go ahead. I don't know. I just got a very silly idea, but I'm not gonna. I don't know. This is professional streamer right here. I'm gonna be honest, Gadget. I haven't played any fan games. The only fan game I've played, I think it's literally just Ultra Custom Night, which I have thought about playing Ultra Custom Night, like, on live, or even just, like, a video. It runs terribly on my computer. Like, recording-wise. You thought the Secret of the Mimic videos were bad for quality? Ultra Custom Night. Watch FNAF theories and rank them based on how I asked there. Guys, what if we do a FNAF theorist tier list? I know Glitch has said that before. I wonder if that exists. Hang on, let me... I don't know if we're actually going to do this, but I just want to see if it exists. FNAF theorist tier list. Oh, no, it doesn't actually. There's theories. I want theorists. No. Theorists, not theories. There is one. Okay, that's not a lot. I want one. I want like an ultimate one. Yeah, these are kind of bad. Game theory. Map has to be S tier. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming this is just like all the channels. I don't know if I should do this though. I probably shouldn't. Probably shouldn't do that. Just because, you know. Something. Hey, Glitch. Glitch, you better include yourself on there. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to do this tier list just because I don't want to, like... I mean, I know I'm a small channel, so these guys probably have no clue who I am, but, you know. I'll say this. Some of these theorists, most of these theorists... But there are a few in here who, you know... There are a few who I do really enjoy. Hyperdroid, I think, honestly... Hyperdroid is my favorite theorist on this list. I know it's full screen right now, by the way. Yeah, Hyperdroid, probably my favorite theorist on there. I'm just checking something real quick, by the way. Or not, okay. Fine. Okay. Yeah. Why is V from Murder Drones? I don't know who that is. Yeah. Oops, what did I almost did something. Underscore made his case as to why he should be an S tier to me via Discord a bit ago. Underscore would also be S tier. I would put him there. Yep. Ozone, if he uploaded FNAF theories still, probably there. Well, everyone else will leave off the tier list. Everyone else, you know, great people. I'm sure they're great people. In terms of their theories, well, you know. MatPat. Prime MatPat? Dude, MatPat was moving differently during Sister Location and FNAF 6. I gotta put him up there. He fell off once, you know, the modern era came out. But, you know, Prime MatPat, oh my god. Dude. Like, when you used to get a MatPat, when you used to get a Game Theory FNAF video notification, oh, you watched that immediately. You watched that straight off the bat. Nowadays, I see they upload a FNAF video and it's just like, I'm not going to watch that. I haven't watched the last few FNAF Game Theory videos, I'm going to be honest. Unwithered Truth, the only theory of his I can remember is when he tried to say that David was the vengeful spirit, which... Oh, yeah. All of these people, I'm sure, are fine people. Like, especially ID, Rytos, T-Dreads. I'm sure those guys are great. I don't think I've ever agreed with, like, any of these two's theories. Like, no offense to them. They're great people. Their content is very entertaining to watch, especially T-Dreads. But, you know, as theorists... God, David. I like T-Dread's theories for the memes, like 14 theory, God, David. Those are hilarious jokes, but as theories, yeah. There's a reason I haven't done this tier list. There's a reason. Yeah. Yeah. Ozone, I don't know. I wish Ozone came back to, like, Fnaf related stuff. Like, I kind of stopped watching Ozone once he, like, dived more into Gravity Falls, which, nothing wrong with that, by the way. His channel, he can do whatever he wants with it, and I like Gravity Falls. Probably, like, top 5 of my favorite shows of all time. But I don't know. Not my cup of tea. Yeah, the main thing I know Unwithered for is his FNAF 1 and 2 reboots. I love those videos. I cannot wait for FNAF 3 rebooted and FNAF 4. Those are going to go so great. So hard. I can't wait for those. Yeah. T-Dreads is a funny guy. I'll just leave it there. I love how chat is just still frozen on that. Yeah. What else? I'm trying to think if there's anything, like, obscure we can do, you know? Like, stuff I wouldn't do on a regular stream. Like its own stream. Like the Theorists tier list, which we got 3 in there. we got 4 in there. Caroline, you got any ideas? Can see the top of her head. Right there. You can see her little ears. Her little cat ears. Yeah, the idea of making the toys allies, dude. Unwithered Truth. So good at that. He's so good at rewriting FNAF. If you guys have any other, like, maybe not questions, but, like, opinions, like, on, like, theories or stuff like that, we could talk about those, too. Like, I wouldn't do a stream like that just because, I don't know. I'll be 100% honest here. There's a reason I haven't done a stream that's just been, like, talking, like, just chatting. Partially because of the delay that exists between the stream and chat. I feel like that kind of hinders a lot of stuff. But also just because, like, I feel like... How do I say this without sounding, like, egotistical? I feel like chat's a little small for that. Don't get me wrong. I love all you guys. I appreciate every single one of you for being here. Yeah, I love you guys. I just don't know if that's, you know, a good idea for a channel of my size. Like, I'll be realistic. Bernie Bear is a very small YouTube channel. Very teeny tiny. FNAF food tier list. Let me see if that exists. Again, Party Hat coming in with the clutch ideas. I'm sure this exists. It does. Oh yeah, we can do this. We can do this. Alright. Teethy Chew. I honestly don't remember what Teethy Chew looks like. There it is. Fnarf. Fnarf. Bro said Fnarf. What is Teethy Chew? What is BV Cake? What is this? Oh. That's Gore of my comfort character. What? The secret ingredient is you. That is crazy. That is insane. Wow. Making the foods? Dude, I don't know how to cook. I could, like, follow the recipe, but, like, I don't know. Teethy Chew? I would eat it if it was offered. Same with Chewy Treat. I'm not a big fan of chewy stuff. Like, I like fruit gummies, stuff like that, but, like, really chewy stuff, not my cup of tea. Fazzies. Yeah, I probably have them. Andrew Pizza. The three factions lived in harmony. Eat and cry. Probably not. I can't even read what this says. Oh, Devilish Delight. I'd probably try it once. Doesn't sound that good. I hate these kinds of candies. I hate these kinds of candies. I hate the way they're wrapped. I hate how small they are. I hate them. These kinds of candies are alright. I wouldn't have them. In fact, I'm going to put them down here. I don't like these kinds of candies either. Buccaneer Bounty. Maybe. Chica of the Sea, maybe. Bonnie Bites, don't... Bonnie Bites, I swear I... Hello? 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 Okay. I only know Bonnie Bites from VIP. Berries and chocolate. Disgusting. Pirate Buccaneer. Probably should have specified. Probably should have specified more. How much more do I have to specify, dude? What? Oh, it's a plunder bar. Where the hell did I get... Sometimes you gotta be a little silly, guys. I can't read that. I can't read that. Is it just chocolate? I'm assuming that's what it looks like then. Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. Freddy Fudge Bar, I love fudge. Faz Bar? Maybe. I don't like lemon. I'll try it once and then spit it out. Butter for one sounds disgusting. Maybe I'd try it once. Soda-roni. I would have this if there was nothing else. If this was the only drink I had, sure. Exotic beverage, I think I would just try once. Chica Chug. Again, probably just try it once. I have had the soda this is based off of. Like the real life version they released for Security Breach. Was really good. Tasted like Mexican Coke. I love that stuff. It was heaven. Ice cream. Who doesn't like ice cream? Moondrop. Would I drug myself? Maybe. Sundrop. Would I energize myself? Probably. I don't like chowder. I don't like chowder. Salad. I mean, it's literally just salad. Sure. I don't really like the red stuff in salad, but whatever. Pizza. Obviously, I love. I forgot the name of this one. The pizza roll from Help Wanted 2. I think that's what this is. Not really. I don't even think I would try it. Fries. I love fries. Popcorn I love. I don't think I've ever had a hot dog, which might sound crazy, but... Soda-roni Slurpee. Probably try it once, but it probably tastes disgusting. It's like, I don't know if you guys have ever had, like, Coca-Cola Slurpees. They taste disgusting. Compared to actual Coca-Cola, I imagine Soda-roni just is the same way. Oh yeah, the Pizzarito. That's what it's called. Yeah, not a fan. I don't like burritos, so... I think that would be disgusting. Exotic beverage as a slushie. DJ Music, isn't this grape flavored? I would have that. I'm not really a fan of strawberry stuff, but I don't know. Yeah, I've never had a hot dog. I've never had a hot dog. I've never had a hot dog. So yeah. Disappointment chips, maybe. L chips, I feel like would taste really good. Mixed nuts, they're alright. Meat bites, again, same thing. Fizzy Faz, Freddy's is orange, which I don't really like. Roxy, I don't remember what Roxy's is. Oh god, what's it? Yeah, Fizzy Faz. Roxy's is grape. I love grape. Monty, I don't remember what Monty's is. Sour lime, ooh, that'll be good. That'll be real good. Chica's is pink lemonade. I don't know. I'd probably have it if I was offered it. I've never lived. Dude. I don't like steak. I don't like hot dog. Oh, I've never had hot dogs. I don't like steak. Not really a big fan of tacos either. Burritos, I don't like. I think they're messy. Same with tacos. I don't like messy food. Yeah. Nachos, those look pretty decent. This looks... eh. This looks gross. This looks gross. Again, not really a fan of tacos. I would have it if I was like, if my dad said, hey, we're having tacos for dinner, I would have them, but I wouldn't go out of my way to make it. Hot dogs aren't that good, but they're fine. Yeah. Yeah, like, I can't imagine having just, like, a plain hot dog. You gotta have something on there, like mustard. Mustard. I'm not human. Again, burritos, not a fan of them. Oh, flan's a dessert. Still, I don't know. Pretzel, I love pretzels. Oh, give me a good Auntie Anne's pretzel. Dude, oh, I love Auntie Anne's. I imagine the meat pretzel, well, this just looks like a regular pretzel. Yeah. Meat pretzel, depends. And then, yeah, that looks gross. There we go. That is the Fnaf food tier list. Yeah, I don't know. I have no opinion on hot dogs. They're just sitting in the middle right now. Glitch, you wish. You wish. You wish. I'll do that if you post your theorists tier list. How about that? No, this was a good one. I like this tier list. This was fun. See, like, more unique stuff like this. Like, FNAF's tier list are just very predictable on here. I'm not doing a smash or pass. I'm not doing a smash or pass. And, like, yeah, it's just like, character. Again, I'm not doing smash or pass. Why is there 213 of those? I think Ard left. I think. Yeah, again, we've done a lot of these. FNAF trivia could be fun. Alright, I'll do this, actually. This seems pretty fun. I'm going to do a FNAF quiz. You're going to see if I'm a LARPer or not. Let's play this quiz. What year was the original FNAF game released? 2014. What is the official name of Chica's cupcake? Mr. Cupcake. It's not Carl, because they killed Carl in the movie. In FNAF 1, Freddy can appear in any and... What? No, he can't. He can't go on the left side. Just right. Just the right side. Upon closer inspection, it's his face. It's his right eye. Bonnie's guitar... Yes, that's true. Yes, Bonnie's guitar was redesigned by Scott because of copyright reasons. Foxy sprints... Oh, see, I don't know the exact name. Never eat soggy wheat. West Hall. Yeah, never fails. Groaning. Yeah, groaning / moaning. Yeah. Nope, Golden Freddy was named Yellow Bear. That was not his original file name. Yep. Thank you, Markiplier. Only camera that's unavailable is the kitchen. The kitchen. Who are the only two characters that can be heard within the kitchen? Freddy and Chica. Freddy, I think, plays his music box. Chica bangs pots and pans. I don't know the fourth rule. It's not don't poop on the floor. It's not don't touch Freddy. I think that's, like, last. I feel like it's stay close to mom. Oh, it was don't poop on the floor. Damn it. It's me. It's me. Go, go, go would have been cool, but it's me. This is a rare script. Yes. Yeah. Although... No. Isn't that scrapped? It was. Okay, I don't know why I thought that was cut content for some reason. Endo 01. M1. Funny. Phone guy is killed on night 4's phone call, but technically he lives until night 5 in the week before. Fnaf 2 is a prequel. You rapidly flash Foxy. You flashlighted him. Parts and service Shadow Freddy. Yep. Not Purple Guy. Nope. Purple Guy does not exist. Doesn't work on Foxy and the Puppet. Withered Foxy. Toy Chica loses her beak and her eyes. Yeah, so far this has been correct. Can't enter the... Oh. I know Puppet can't. Mangle can. Toy Bonnie can. Withered Bonnie can. Oh, Toy Chica can. Yeah, it's that one. Facial recognition. That's what they use in the toy animatronics. Nope, not in this game. You can in 3, but not in 2. Fuck 2. RWQFS. I don't have that memorized. I'm not a... I mean, I am a virgin, but not that much a virgin. Yep. This is true. Correct. Phone guy mentioned we had a spare in the back. A yellow one. Someone used it. No, none of them were acting right. Salvage. That's salvage right there. Salvage. How many main secret minigames are required to get the good ending? Let's see. It's obviously Happiest Day, Shadow Bonnie, Stage 01, Mangle's Quest, BB's Air Adventure, Toy Chica, and then... Well, I guess it's just 6. Yeah. According to Phone Dude, where was Springtrap found in FNAF 3? It was mailed to Phone Dude's front porch. That's what they don't want you to know. Nope, Phantom Bonnie does not exist for some reason. Maybe it has to do with Springtrap. I don't know. 2 options. Audio lures and vents. Yep, sound cues, vent seals. FNAF 3, which Phantom can be seen? Well, that's Chica, obviously. You can see her beak. What feature? Tongue. Tongue, sour. How many playable night? Okay. It's not 5. It's not 6. I want to say 8. Yeah. Yep. Nightmare Cupcake can jump scare you. I feel like everyone and their mother knows that. Yes, that is real. He's real. Fredbear's Family Diner. Although, don't ask ID's Fantasy this question. Who is seen tormenting the crying child? Foxy Bro. When on the watch for nightmares, what is essential for the player to use? Breathing. Footsteps. Yeah, that too. Yeah. Fun with Plush Trap. You skip 2 hours. Skips the whole night. Yeah, you wish. When Nightmare Foxy is fully pushed back into the closet. Plushie. Foxy Plush. And last question. Which 2 games came out in 2016? World and Sister Location. Let's see how I did. 39 out of 34. What does that equal? Did I pass? I did. I got a 90. Got a 90. I passed. Not a LARPer. LARP, 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 Sahauer. Okay. Just clearing stuff. Oh god, what did Glitch send me? Glitch sent me something on Twitter. Let me guess. Bernie Bear would be higher on that list if he didn't argue for crazy stuff. Well, shoot. Now I have to post the food tier list. Okay. All right. I see how it is, Glitch. Okay. I'm a man of my word. Let me just find it. All right. I'll post this. I'll post it. Oops. Wait. Glitch, I don't... Ooh. Glitch, I don't know if you're still here, but I got your message. Posting the food tier list to my Twitter as we speak. I'll face the music. I'm a man. I'm a man. I'm a man. Oh, let's see. Yeah, take your time, Twitter. Share my food. Oh no, my Fnaf food tier list. And by the way, oh, and oh, hang on. Want to make sure my Fnaf food tier list. And by the way, I've never had a hot dog. Come at me. There we go. There you go, Glitch. You can show it if you want to. Okay. I just didn't know if you wanted me to show it or not. Alright, this is Glitch's theorist tier list. See how many of these I recognize. I have no idea who this is. Zetarox? I don't... Oh no, are we actually lagging? Watch yourself, Party Hat. I don't... I haven't watched Zetarox in a while. ID. Yeah. I don't know if I should give my thoughts on this or not. On, like, your placements. I'll keep them to myself. Game theory, yeah. Modern game theory drags game theory down, yeah. Don't know who this is. Don't know. I might know who this is. Know these guys. Stick in B tier. Stick in B tier. I would put Stick in A tier. You know, Stick is the kind of theorist you want to have on your side. Not the Stick is not the kind of theorist you want to argue with, but if he's on your side, yeah. I think the only thing I disagree with Stick on, Stick for some reason thinks there aren't two Afton houses. I don't know why he doesn't think that. I feel like he would be a big advocator for that. Nobody... Glitch, we gotta get nobody in this tier list. If you got feedback. Okay. Well. I personally would put ID in D tier. I'm sorry. And I think I would move dual process to C tier. I don't know who this is. These two I agree with. I can't take Withered. I can't take Withered seriously, dude. Bro tried arguing that, like, Ned Bear is Golden Freddy or something. I don't know. I don't know who this is. Rye Toast, that's valid. Don't know who this is. Vrar, yeah, that makes sense. I might know who this is. I don't know. Terminal, yeah. Mini Bite, yeah. I don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. Shizu? Sure. Bernie Bear? Dude, if Bernie Bear uploaded more... Bernie Bear has to upload more. Bernie Bear has to upload more. Last night I did work on a script for a Cassidy and Andrew video. I just don't have motivation. I don't know why. Sire Squawks, I'd probably put in, like, B tier. T-Dreads, same thing. Don't know who this is, 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 don't know who this is. Hyperdroid, I agree. I don't know who this is. I feel like I know who this is. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. Underscore. I'd probably move Hyperdroid up into this tier. I don't know who Thanos is. Yeah, Glitch, yeah. Shock Factor. Dude, if you post this, they'll come after you. Do not post this, my friend. Do not post that. Party Hat, I had no idea you had Twitter. What in God's name am I looking at? Party Hat, what is this? What the hell? What am I looking at? Yeah. Oh. That makes sense. Yeah. Glitch, you post that. They're coming after you, man. That was fun. That was fun. That was fun. That was fun. My dad's home. Alright, well, on that note, I'm probably going to end stream, because it is getting a little toasty. Thank you guys so much for being here. I know the end of the stream kind of got a little, but we had fun. I'm going to delete the other 2 streams just because I don't want 3 streams, especially when one of them was 12, the other was 7 minutes long. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate it. I'll hopefully see you later in the week for party hats ideas, if not next week. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Glitch, you need to do another live stream soon. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.